Hola chicos, hoy vamos a reaccionar a 10 videos que te mantendrán despierto. ¿Va a dar miedo? Yo creo que sí, así que vamos a verlo.
Number 10.
Okay,
A strange creature sighting in Russia on a store camera is about as creepy and mysterious as it gets. Two people are standing outside late at night, and all of a sudden one of them is dumped on the ground. You can see something invade his space. At 12 seconds, just before he falls, the other man tries to help but is of little use. Whatever has a hold on his friend is too strong, and so he runs back into the store. At 21 seconds, something briefly appears to hover over the poor man, a strange creature with little shape, perhaps paranormal, and he is pulled off camera. After 10 seconds, it looks like the creature has left, and so the second man goes to check on his friend. At 42 seconds, something invisible splashes a puddle in front of him, and his friend is flung through the entrance. Low-quality CCTV videos are pretty easy to edit, so this video might be a fake. What do you think? Number 8. Diane thinks she has caught a ghost on video crossing her living room around 3 a.m. The ghost is a woman with long hair whose back is turned. For months, Diane has been feeling something paranormal in her house, and if you look closely, you'll see her cat Noah wake up and look to where the ghost of a weird woman just walked by. There are no other paranormal videos on Diane's channel at all. The rest is 3 years of content about a niche hobby that has nothing to do with the spirit world, which makes me think it could be a real paranormal incident. With that said, I found another video that shows she roughly has the same hair length as the woman who says she was a ghost, so I'm on the fence with this one. Number 7.
And it was just such a chilling investigation. I am so excited to share it with you.
Haley Reese is walking through the woods when she and her friends stumble upon an old historic building known as the Griffin House. The woods around this area are supposedly quite haunted, and so they decide to conduct an impromptu paranormal investigation. It isn't long before something spooky happens.
I'm walking around to see if there's anything that you guys can. Somebody just opened the blind. I'm not fucking kidding you. Somebody over there opened the blind. Blinds are moving.
Haley's friends claim to see curtains moving with no one inside, and when Haley approaches the Griffin House at 10 minutes and 16 seconds, you can see the curtains just barely part in the middle. Determined to get better evidence of the paranormal, Haley focuses her camera squarely on the window. She's expecting to catch a ghost on video at any minute, but nothing happens for a while. Then, all of a sudden...
Move the blind more.
As Haley later explains, the building has been closed to the public for months, so no one was inside. However, it could have been a draft in the house causing the curtains to move. There does appear to be a strong breeze blowing through the trees when they see it happen. Number 6. Grim experience.
Lo siento si me tardó un poco, pero bueno, sigamos con el video.
This is a YouTuber who has been experiencing paranormal activity at not one, but 2 separate homes.
Okay, you know how her house is haunted? We explored the basement the other day. Clearly haunted.
It really is.
I ain't ever going over there again.
There's so many stories, like I could write a book.
His wife was using the Ouija board, and now they think something followed them out of her basement and into their home. They decide to go ghost hunting at 3 a.m. in a room full of collectible dolls. What they've caught on tape is beyond creepy, but is it paranormal? Let's take a look.
And they said, give us a sign. And then all of a sudden,
All right, you don't have to talk about
the flowers started rising up out of the...
He's in the middle of telling us what happened in the basement when he is interrupted by an avalanche of dolls caught on video falling over. He's so into his story that he runs forward seconds before the dolls fall. So perhaps his pounding footsteps are to blame. Except look again. At 1 minute and 50 seconds, Grim sees a demonic ghost face grinning back at him. The ghost must have attached itself to one of the dolls, and when the dolls moved, it was because the ghost was feeding off his wife's fear. Number 5. This urban exploration video comes to you from Thailand, and the title of this video roughly translates into English as Abandoned House in the Middle of the Forest No One Dared to Explore. This modest-looking home holds some strange and bizarre things that are worth taking a closer look at. Secrets I doubt we can explain. He stumbles upon an oversized shoe print. Translate his observations if you can.
นี่ก็น่าจะเป็นตรงนี้เป็นไม้
เอาไปซ่อนมัน
แต่ตรงนี้ผมสังเกตดูว่ามันจะมีเหมือนรอย
ไม่
เท้า
ตัวเองมาปิด
In the next room are 2 equally old footprints, even bigger and wider now.
แล้วข้างในก็จะเป็นโอ้โหมีรอยเท้าด้วยครับมีรอยเท้าด้วยครับ
The same person has apparently removed their shoes to walk barefoot for some reason across this disgusting floor. It's like they grew out of their shoes or something. Almost like a bizarre transformation took place. Some people are saying that this is an unfinished house, while others say this looks like a crematorium. I don't know why either one would be in the middle of the forest, but I do know this is a creepy situation that I hope we can piece together and better explain. Number 4.
Well, I found or saw a mysterious creature around 4 in the morning.
A YouTuber named Bishop has caught a creature on doorbell cam that he can't explain. The video looks like a bug, except Bishop says that the motion sensor absolutely will not turn on for insects of any kind. There are wings, but he says they could possibly belong to some kind of humanoid creature. Whatever it is, it does something really weird next after it lands under the bench. It just kind of, well, disappears. It doesn't fly away and it doesn't crawl under the bench. It just vanishes. Something that an ordinary insect wouldn't do. It could be time-lapse editing because the ground gets darker when it disappears, signifying that some time has passed. I'm almost positive that this one isn't real, but let me know what you think. Number 3. Willard is hiking Horseshoe Falls in Colorado when he decides he wants to try to climb a cliff. The path is steeper than it looks, and soon he has to put more of his weight on the rocks, which look kind of loose to begin with. Rushing waters are below him, and when he admits defeat and tries to climb back down, everything goes wrong. A large rock comes loose and thankfully rolls the opposite way. Instead of onto his head, he wedges himself between 2 rocks and says that if he lost his footing, he could have been taken underwater. Meanwhile, his friend looks back with hardly a care. Overall, I'm just glad he didn't break anything, or else it would have been a long and expensive airlift to the nearest hospital. Number 2. Shrouded Hand goes alone in the Delamere Forest to conquer his fear of camping. This cursed forest is plagued by about every different type of scary incident you can imagine, from mysterious lights in the sky to ghost sightings, so he doesn't know what to expect taking a 24-hour challenge here. Late at night, he thinks he hears whispering voices and feels watched. He addresses the spirits and gets a possible paranormal reply.
So if there's anyone present, if you want to make yourself known, if you could stand over there by that tree.
I don't know.
I just glanced at the screen and I thought I saw something like it was probably an animal or just my imagination.
There is no wind, and yet the leaves start moving when he tells the ghost to stand over by a tree. Then he sees something out of the corner of his eye, and leaves move in that spot too. He goes back to his tent only to be met with a new wave of anxiety as something comes near.
There was something outside the tent. You can hear it. What is that? What is that noise?
There's a ripping noise and something is pressing on his tent, trying to find a way in. He feels creeped out and gets out of there as soon as dawn breaks. When he checks a camera that he set up outside, he finds no creatures or spirits caught on tape, but he does record himself leaving the tent at 3:24 a.m. He has no recollection of doing this and doesn't normally walk in his sleep, so maybe something in the forest had him under its possession.
hasta aquí mi reacción a 10 vídeos. A 10 vídeos de terror que te mantendrán despierto. Más que un café. Bueno, eso me lo inventé. Pero sí, me mantendrán más despierto más que un café. Es que nos vemos en el próximo video.